Hi, this is Chris Gold with Geeks on Tour, and I am going to do a factory reset on my iPhone 7 Plus and record the whole process so that you can see how it works. Why am I doing that? Well, this is a 2-year-old phone, and I am constantly getting messages that it's full. I delete what I can, but it's just too much work to keep up with that. It's slowing down, and it even just crashes, hangs up sometimes. So a factory reset should clear it completely out and start over like it's a brand new phone. What I really want is a brand new phone, and I want a 128 gigabyte one, not a 32. But until then, let's see if doing a factory reset can help. The first thing to realize if you're going to do a factory reset on your phone is that it will erase the entire contents of your phone. So you need to make sure that you know the passwords for the accounts that hold your stuff in the cloud so that you can get it back, and be aware of anything that might be on your phone that is going to be erased. So for example, I know that all my photos are in Google Photos and that they are in the cloud, and I will get them back just by knowing my Google account. I know that all my email is in the cloud. My Gmail and my Google account will get them back. And I know that my Apple ID holds all of my apps that I own. So what am I talking about with accounts? Well, if you go into settings and scroll down to passwords and accounts, this is what I'm talking about. I have two main accounts associated with this phone, iCloud and Gmail, and I better know the username and password for those accounts before I wipe out this phone. If I click on iCloud, I can see that the account is written right there, but the password is something I need to know. How do I test to make sure I know that password? I go to apple.com on a computer and try to log in there, or to iCloud.com. Same thing, it's your Apple ID. If you can go to an incognito browser on your computer and log in to your Apple account using that ID and a password, then you're good to go. Same thing with your Gmail. That is the Gmail account address, and if I go to google.com on a computer and I can log in with that username and know my password, successfully log in, then I know I'm good to go. While you're in here, you might also want to look at website and app passwords. Notice I have it set to remember all my passwords, but I need to prove that I'm me with my fingerprint before it shows me. So I have all sorts of accounts in here, and if I tap on one, I will see my password. Now these will come back once I reset the phone and tell it my Apple ID and password. Or maybe you have a password manager like LastPass. Just make sure that you have all that information ready, because this is going to delete the phone and reset it up. So how do we do it? It's in your settings, and I know that I know my passwords. I know that I have everything I need, and I tap on General, and at the very bottom there is Reset. Reset, and I am not just going to reset all, I'm going to erase all contents and settings. This is also what you would do if you're giving your phone to somebody else. You're giving it away or you're reselling it. You would wipe out the whole thing. So I'm going to erase all content and settings. Do you want to update your iCloud backup? Well, that might be a good idea. I don't think I have enough iCloud space, but that's an extra safety net. I'm going to try it and see what happens. So this is going to take a while. I will pause the recording. The next thing it needs to continue is the passcode, what you enter on your lock screen to open the phone. You have to prove it's you before it will erase your phone. This will delete all media and data and reset all settings. Yes, that's what I want. Are you sure you want to continue? All media data and settings will be erased. This cannot be undone. Yes, that's what I want. Now it needs my Apple ID password. It will not erase the phone until I prove that I can reset it up. And there we go. So far it's going really fast, and we're back to a starting Apple. But it has a few different passes here. Hello. Hola. So now my phone is just like it was when I first brought it home from the store. Press home to open. So home is the round button at the bottom. Tell it what language I speak. English. United States. Quick start. If you have an iPhone or iPad running iOS, you can also set up this phone manually. Well, we're going to do it manually. I have to connect to internet. Apparently you have to have Wi-Fi. It won't do cellular at this point. It may take a few minutes to activate your phone. Privacy messages. Continue. Touch ID. I can set that up later. That means being able to use my fingerprint to get in. I do like that, but I'll do it later. Create a passcode. Now here, apps and data. Restore from an iCloud backup, restore from iTunes, or set up as a new iPhone. If you choose to restore from an iCloud backup, here's what happens. You need to put in your Apple ID and password, and then next. And it's sending me a code to my iPad. And you have to agree again. Then it asks which backup, and I will choose the one from today, the backup that was done when I first started this process. Settings from your backup. Allow Siri to use voice, allow Maps to use location, and share analytics. Okay. It's getting my Apple Pay settings that I had previously set up. That's nice. App analytics, share with app developers. Sure. I like feeling helpful. And now I was hoping it would have some questions for me here to like restore just the well-used apps or all, and I would choose just the well-used ones. That would have been nice. But it looks like it's just going to restore the whole thing. It's not taken too long so far. Okay, now it looks like it's finished, but it has rebooted itself, so it's restarting. Okay, when it finished rebooting, I see my wallpaper. My thumbprint doesn't work, but old password does. And I have all my apps back and even in their respective groups. But notice that a bunch of them are still working on getting downloaded. They're all there. I don't have to do anything other than wait. Okay, my phone is completely restored now, including all of my apps. They're completely downloaded, including the offloaded ones. That little cloud means that they're offloaded because of a setting I have turned on. See another video for that. So I would expect to have not saved much space since everything is back, but check this out. Under iPhone storage, it says that I'm only half full now rather than 90% full. Wow, nice.